Namaskar to one and all, and today I am going to read a summary of the recent assembly session. In fact, with the patronage of the Honorable Speaker, I am here to tell a summary of this recently concluded assembly session. And first of all, I would like to read out our Honorable Speaker's initiative. In fact, the Honorable Speaker was quite concerned about the children's, in the interest of the children's. He ordered the Women and the Child Welfare Minister to formulate a new program to ensure that all Anganwadis are in its own building. That is one thing, and he also instructed and ordered the Honorable Minister for Women and Child Welfare to take necessary measures in this regard. And the second thing, the Honorable Speaker ensured the discipline in the House also. That is one thing, when all the members were grouped together. And apart from that, the Speaker himself justified that the government will take a suitable action, especially regarding this report that is which is very much affecting the Malnad region. And the concerned minister, the Education Minister Suresh Kumar, intervened and said that we go before the green bench, and definitely that was a great relief. Then the Speaker, sir, even intervened for the farmers' interest. Especially, he pointed out that certain mistakes were made in the OTC, what we call it as rights, transparency and tenancy. In that, he said that that should be dissolved to see that the farmers are availed loans, because he himself was from the farmers' background, and he had understood the ground realities. And the next one is... and he also urged, especially during the session time, and the Honorable Speaker was quite interested, and those farmers whose crops has been affected by the wild animals. And the Speaker, sir, instructed the concerned minister, particularly the Forest Minister, to see that the compensation has been given and the suitable action will be taken in connection to this. And this is something very special about the Honorable Speakers in this session. And the next session is around, and the next thing is that around 90% of the business of the House was done well. And 8 bills from the upper house, including the land reforms and APMC, was passed. And there were 4 reports, 4 ordinances, 46 annual reports from the concerned department, then 18 accounts report, and 3 petitions were there, and secretary report was there, the budget estimates was there, all it was approved in the House. And most importantly, the report of CAG of India on economic and revenue sector of the government of Karnataka was also placed on the table of the House. And overall, the session went for 4 days, 20 hours, and really it was a successful business. And see that the whole business of the House was very meaningful. With this, I conclude that in the current session, even though it was cut short because of this, as per the decision of the BSC meeting, and really this session has to be remembered because many of the landmark legislations have been passed. It may be cow slaughter bill, or it may be APMC, which has been with the change amendments, land reforms, and even regarding Bengaluru, will also. And with this, I conclude. Thank you very much. This is Gnanashakher.